I have my water. We're fine. We did it. We're not fine. My loot deck is busted. God frigging. Now y'all get to hear frickin' Windows noises. Oh, okay, multiple things are wrong. Sorry, we're not ready yet. Hang on. Okay, I have bad news. My loop deck was working until it wasn't. My loop deck was working until it wasn't. So we're back to manual stuff. That's fine, because we're not even going to be on that long. We don't have to do a break or anything. We probably have enough time for 2 app breaks to give me like 20 cents. It's fine. Yes, that is always how it goes. Hi, T! Hi, Gabby. And Cow. Did I see a rack? No, did I make that up? No, I saw Vice Raptor. That's what I saw. I was like, I know somebody else got in here. Sorry for starting like super late. I put it out. I put it out that I was gonna be on at 6. And then, hi, Professor Birch! Sorry, I got really excited. Oh my god. Fuck you, Jaxler. Go away. Oh my god, this is sponsored content. I can't act like that. Hi, Risu. Hi, Sabira. Okay, so I put it out and I was like, I'm gonna start at 6. And then I was like, oh, I have a meeting. I'm not starting at 6. I'm starting at 8:30. Oh, I have cat aggro. Hang on a second. You coming up, Stinky? Come on. Yeah, come up here then. Why are my alerts always ghetto?
Project just poured another glass.
How?
44 months.
I don't understand how it's been all this time and I still don't have my alerts in the right spot. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much, Bear Witch, for the 44 months. That is a long time. Thank you. Come on. No, come on. There you go. Sorry. He's trying to pretend he's... Oh. Yeah. Oh. How is everybody? How's your Tuesday? I'm off day. I'm late as hell. Everything's a mess. Everything's a mess. Hey, SJ. I'm here to swing sword and drink juice. What kind of juice you got? What kind of juice you got? Nice stinky boy. Yeah. Hey, Mocha. My Tuesday has been pretty good. Why are you yelling? Ooh, why do you shake so hard? Hey, Shiny. Ugh. Where you going? You're not going nowhere. Why you sniff that? That you can't eat that. And then you lean back. Oh my god. Okay, here. This way? This fine? Okay. Oh, is Fox here? Is that why the techie music has started? Yeah, he's being a big spoiled brat. He just got his nails cut, so they always complain and cry when the nails get cut. And then afterwards, when they can, like, do things correctly, like scratch their ears without feeling injured, they're all of a sudden the happiest boys ever. Yeah. Oh, God. You have lots of shakes tonight. What's going on here? Huh? What's happening? Whoa! Do you have an ear itch? Do I need to help? Your ear itchy? I think his ear's just itchy. What are you doing? Anyway, how is everybody? How you doing tonight? Way too busy, but that is the life. Yeah, that's real, Risu. I literally forgot that I had a meeting, despite the fact that I had it written everywhere. What is going on? Are you just dirty? Whoa, then the back feet too. Oh, I know. Okay, let's do this. Does this help? Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, there you go. Oh. You are being a lot right now. You are being a lot. You still dirty? Okay, anyway. I'm reading chat. I'm gonna be here forever with them. What is this back foot doing? Anyway. Cute kitty. Yeah, he's being spoiled. He's getting all the attention. Today was good because I managed to tame the curse that is shader programming for a little while. And got some wicked visual effects done for one of the game babies. Also, I might finally have another lead on... Oh, you got a lead on a job. That's exciting. I would do the clap for you, but my loot deck's all jacked up. What is happening? Okay. Sir. Sir. There's no reason for all this. You're not that dirty. You're not that dirty. Stop it. Stop it. Shakes everywhere. Now there's fur all over the place. Now my face is itchy. There we go. Oh, Jackson, what are you doing? Besides being a troll. Hey, I remembered to put that I'm live, by the way. Proud of me. I remember to put that I'm live. Oh my god. Please. Oh my god. Not people co-signing bad jokes on my page. Alright, let me read things now. You're drinking Minute Maid and Cran Grape. You drinking two things at once. Okay, yeah, you're ADHD. Yelling because that's how good my Tuesday was. Fantastic. Hey, Cosmo. He's so baby. I love him so much. Yeah, he's being a big old sport rat. Now he's laying down like he didn't just spend all his energy putting all his fur all over me. Like, I can literally feel stray pieces of fur on my face. It's disgusting. I'm gonna be so itchy until I shower. Ugh, you're disgusting. Ow. At the very least, I'm getting an intro to someone, and if that goes somewhere, then that would be very, very good. What happened to your lead with Osama? I thought you had a lead with Osama. Or is that just like networking? Oh, my day involved me having to go to my credit union because they blocked my debit card without bothering to tell me. I received a new card within minutes, but I'm planning to go to a new credit union. So my credit union has done that so many times because I'll never forget there was a time when I made my first big kid purchase in grad school, and I went and bought myself a nice 40-inch TV. And I went to Best Buy and was like, I want this TV. And so first I had to fight Best Buy because they were like, okay, how do you want to cover it? Do you want to use a credit card? I was like, no, I have money. And they're like, oh, so you're going to put it on a charge account? And I was like, no, I'm going to swipe my card and that belongs to me now. And there was like a solid 3-minute window where we just stared at each other just like that. And I was like, I feel like what I'm saying is very plain. I think it's plain. And he was like, so you just want to pay for it all today? And I was like, yeah, I do. And so I bought my TV. I'm going to trade you money for goods and services, specifically goods, exactly. And I was like, I'm going to buy this. So I buy the TV. And then the next day, I go to like the Fazoli's or some nonsense. It was college, so I didn't have a choice. And I was broke anyway. So I go to Fazoli's and my card doesn't work. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? I just want like crappy fettuccine and breadsticks. And they're like, yeah, your card's declining. So I call my bank and I'm like, hey, why is my card declining? They're like, well, we had a suspicious activity on your account. And I was like, what? What does that mean? They're like, well, we wanted to clear some purchases with you. And I was like, okay. And they're just like, we have here that you went to Hot Box Pizza. And I'm like, I did. Okay. We also have that you went to a Black Sparrow brew pub. And I'm like, that's not a brew pub, but sure. Yeah, that's where I go late at night to get old fashions. And then they're like, and then we have this purchase for this 40-inch TV. And I was like, there it is. There it is. They closed my freaking car, or they froze my card because they're like, we don't think you bought this stuff. And I was like, I live in a college town. I was buying old fashions, pizza, and a TV. I do not know how much more college coded that could get, aside from me buying like a handle of vodka. I literally don't know. I literally don't know. Risu, please shut up. Oh my god. You almost made me choke. That would have been your fault if I died. Was honestly a case of beer and pizza would have been Pete. I'm in a college town at a grad school program with my college credit union card. Yes, I purchased a TV, pizza, and old fashions. Are we really getting into this? They're like, okay, we just want to make sure that you made those purchases. And I'm like, I did. All right, you can use your card. And I have to go back into Fazoli's, which is like the most embarrassing thing to have to go back into Fazoli's and be like, hey, my card works now. Sorry, I was declining for my $4.32 crappy fettuccine and 2 breadsticks. God, remember when Fazoli's was $4 and like 32 cents? No, it was $4.28. I lied. I know my taxes. It was $4.28. Sounds like a routine Friday night back when I was a college. So yeah, that was cool. So Shiny, I sympathize with that. That my credit union has frozen my card so many times. Why didn't they at least warn you? Funny story. So I was actually gonna say they've also done it where they just like gate me from buying stuff. Like I'll go to buy it and they're like, no, you can't do that. The tooth surgery is how I learned. I've been with this bank for 21 years now. It was with my tooth surgery in December that I learned that I have a $5,000 spending limit a day. My dental surgery was $5,000, $5,038. It was $5,038, so they declined it, and I'm sitting here. And no, Gabby, it's worse than that. It's worse than that. I'm already angry because they've been drilling into my head for the last 3 hours. They put too much of the numbing stuff in a certain spot under my tongue, so I couldn't feel my tongue. So I was having like a mild panic attack because I couldn't swallow because I thought I was going to swallow my tongue. So I'm trying to like navigate this panic attack and also pay for my services. And then my card's declining, and I was like, I can't do this right now. I literally can't talk. So I had to call my bank and tell them, hey, I need you to let this money go through. And she's like, what are you saying, ma'am? I'm having a hard time understanding you. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually going to break down. Oh, I'm going to cry. I know that this isn't your fault, but I can't do this right now. I can't do this right now. And she's like, are you having a hard time talking? And I was like, my mouth is halfway numb. And she's like, are you at the dentist? And I was like, yes. And she's like, I'll try to make this easier. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, I just want to buy my tooth. So we had to do 2 separate transactions to pay for my stuff. I thought I was going to actually crash out right there. I was having such a bad time. And the lady at the bank is like, I am so sorry. And I'm like, it's not your fault. My mouth just really hurts. And I need to start my drug cocktail. And the poor lady at the reception is just like, not shit like this is why I don't go to the dentist. See, but you don't have old bitch syndrome yet because you're not like me where you decide you have to get your tooth replaced. You want to fix it? Nah, just get rid of the whole thing. 86 it. I'm done. It's too many problems. It makes me tired. It hurts. It does weird throbby things. No, I'm done. Just evict her. I'm over it. Evict it. That's an evil amount of money too. Like, no, that tooth in particular that's gone has given me so much turmoil for my entire life. And when I finally got a dental surgeon that looked at it and said, is this the tooth you're talking about? I was like, that's the one, officer. And they were like, yeah, get him out of here. There is no value in saving that. Just, she can be evicted. And I'm like, thank you. Please evict her. I'm over it. I have never been so happy to get rid of a piece of bone in my life. That's the one, officer. It's that one. Get it out. Alright, let me go play some video games. So this is going to be a preview of a game that I got a key for. Thank you so much to everyone over at Lurkit and the developers of the game. The name of the game is Mark of the Deep. I want to give you some information though. So, the name of the game is Mark of the Deep. It came out earlier this year. I want to say, oh god, there's so much fur on my face. Oh, God. We're past 1.0. We have a full release. It's on Steam. It's multi-platform. And it's done by a developer called Matt Mimic. And to give some insight for it, it is kind of like it advertises itself as a Hades, but with pirates. And if it gives any indicator, has anyone in chat played Curse of the Dead Gods? Has anyone played Curse of the Dead Gods? Chances are, if you've played Hades, you've played Curse of the Dead Gods. You've probably played like, oh God, Book of Demons, a few of them. If it gives you any indicator of what we're getting into, you can literally buy this game with Curse of the Dead Gods bundled on Steam. And it took me a second to really look at the artwork for a moment and be like, are these the same dev? And it's ironically not the same dev. I've had this on my wish list for a while, so when they offered to actually give me a key, I was like, well, that takes care of that because I'm surviving capitalism. So we're gonna try it out. We is gonna try it out. Yes, really. Yes, really. There's a bundle that has this and Curse of the Dead Gods in it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yep, there's a bundle that has Mark of the Deep and Curse of the Dead Gods together. And you can... Oh, well, I can't see the price because I own both. But usually the bundles are the cheaper deal. They're usually the cheaper deal. I wish I had money. That's so real. Gabby, the way I paid taxes last week, and was like, can't none of you talk to me right now. No one is allowed to perceive me. Because you know over here at GDQ, it's the way that my taxes for CD, I literally only owed like $50. And I was like, hell yeah. And then I looked at my GDQ 1099 and I was like, I'm in hell. I'm about to know how that goes. Sure hate that for you. I've been doing that dance for 3.5 years? Since I've moved here to Denver, so almost 4. Yeah. Been doing that dance heavy. And I messed up this year because I typically pull money to the side. What is this? Hold on, I have to answer this question. Oh, no. Oh, you... Oh, who just came up in here? Oh, it's Skip. Sorry, I was looking at something in Slack. Hello, Skipper. How are you? How have you been? Thank you so much for the raid. How was gaming today? What were you playing? What were you playing? I was going to guess either Mass Effect or No Man's Sky. And I'm so glad that I would have been a coin flip. I would have been a coin flip. Hey, Lambert. Oh, you're being normal. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Sure don't. Just a FYI, I have changed some of the options for the game, but I hope that I don't give you a sound jump scare. I hope. Interest in hope? Oh, why the ads? The ads are not currently playing, girl. Get out of here. Let me see where my game is at. What is happening? Why are you doing this, friend? Oh, that's why you're doing this. It makes perfect sense. You ever go to like change to your game scene and you literally can't find the game? And you're just like, what is happening? And we're at what, version 1.0003 it says. Did I turn the volume down too low? I did not. However, my controller is not working. So that's thank you for the raid and go handle your business. Thank you so much, Skip. Hey, Paladin. I promise I'm not here to make trouble, but I have a question. You're here to make trouble. What you want? What do you want? All right, we're good. We are good. Skip was exploring the Citadel. Which Mass Effect were you playing to explore the Citadel? See, this is why I knew you was gonna make trouble. Are we just gonna do this? Because that's fine too. Okay, so we got audio, gameplay, graphics. What you got in the gameplay? Okay, it's simple stuff. Simple stuff. Oh no, if you had voice language, I would change it, but I otherwise cannot read. It's your first time playing the first playthrough of Mass Effect? That's exciting. I love that for you. You have to tell me how you like it. Hi, Lily. I see you. Okay, we're gonna turn this down a little bit. I feel like this is loud. I am not muting it. There's a new game file. Let's get into this game and see what we're talking about. You made me think it's Thursday. Nah, it's Tuesday.
Immortality, humans have sailed boundless waters across the epochs. Like the explorers of old, we yearn for this fulfillment as we covet the dances of the gods, always visible, yet perpetually out of reach.
My stripper name is Angry Mermaid. Devs, please don't beat me up for being a clown. I'm so sorry. Hey, Nikki. Oh. This is a bad start, huh? Okay, but hold on. This is important. Lambert, you'll never come for my eyebrows. Know that. You will never come for my eyebrows. You can come for my forehead all day long. You will never come for my eyebrows, and you definitely will not come for my upper lip. These are just things that will not happen. So we're not going to talk about how you impaled yourself? Homie, was that in your shoulder blade? We are in the Leviathan Temple. Alright, so it's responsive. You can get a good spin cycle out of it. Alright, we've got mouse and keyboard controls. We've also got... Okay, listen, I don't need your instructions. I've done this dance many times, ma'am. We have our dodgy roll. This stuff is in my way. What is this? Mark Keeper Bearer of the... Whoa, hold on. Mark Keeper Bearer of the Mark of the Binding. There's a lot of words. I understand. I understand. We got Mark of the Rift. Also, how's volume, team? How's volume? High, low. Could stand to be lower. Could stand to be higher. We can't hear you because you're loud as hell. How's the volume? Ancient days, time is young. Shrines stood tall beneath the sun. With footfalls of mortal tread, shrines held sway, their aura spread. Okay. Are we reading all these? We're not. You're the mark of the journey. You're the mark of essence. Please do not quiz me later. I won't remember. Mark of the vortex. Mark of the flow. What's this? It's already set up a lot like Curse of the Deep, actually. Anything in these pots? What you got in these pots? Ghetto. Ghetto, ghetto. Volume nice. Mark and his keepers. I want to be a problem so bad, but the volume is fine. That's fine because you got Lambert who thought he was going to come for my eyebrows. You could even come for my hairline because my forehead big, and you didn't even take that. See, now you've been robbed of the opportunity. Loser. 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 When interacting with a new shrine, the interactive shrine is set to the new checkpoint, where Rookie will respawn whenever he dies. To restore Rookie's HP and potions and make common enemies respawn. Ah, Souls rules. These are Souls rules. Sensational, I'm no longer bleeding out. Your pots, though, don't have nothing and it makes me upset. Sing, O Siren of Leviathan, the sea's eternal king, whose blessings graced our shores, revered by old folks' kin. In ancient times, it graced our land with blessings of the deep, bestowed us of his shrines, I almost did it so well, from age to age, our souls in keep. I'm getting upset because these pots suck. Also, if the pots ain't gonna have anything, then I need to hit somebody's face. That's my line in the sand. Where's the faces to hit? I've already figured this out, ma'am. We got fires. Nope. Get away from me. Y'all didn't even drop nothing. Y'all are chumps. Attack the button to activate mechanics. Is it time? Or is it just done? Wait, I can go the other way too, though. We're gonna check up here first. Hold X to use your strong attack. Oh! Okay, that's nice. That's nice. It feels good. Feels good. I saw that was locked. We're in the tutorial stuff. I'm gonna need more people to smack. That's gonna be this gate. What's over here? There's cookies over here. I think I can grab that, I bet. I bet. Not even 5 minutes into the game, you're already killing wildlife. Solid JRPG. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Does this map to... Yes, it does. I want this. Oh, yeah? Are we about to just go out? Just be done with the game? I'm leaving. I want that box. I want that box. Give it to me. Classic BT. Don't co-sign Paladin's nonsense. What's this? I got a urinal. That's where I woke up. Ugh. I bet you I need some nonsense in order to get that stuff. That makes me sad. And I think that puts me in a spot where I have to just go out the door that I opened. Oh, good. I can't just fall off stuff. That's good to know. Oh my god, the banister, please. Please. I want the box. I'm glad you're playing this game instead of Oblivion like everyone and their dad today. Oh yeah, I actually don't care anything about Oblivion. That's not to be rude towards people who enjoy it. I don't want to make that, I don't want that to be the case. But quite literally, I had it soured right out the gate because I need people to normalize the idea that just because you are upset about something doesn't mean that everybody is going to be upset with you. Please hold, I might have to kill this man. Ow! Okay, he has bigger tails than I'm giving him credit. Sir, where are you going? Are you dead? Are you gonna blow up? Oh, you're just angrier. I mean, that's real. There's a small man beating you up. Are we doing Death's Door rules? I think these are Death's Door rules. Yeah, that's Death Door health. Oh, you make faster fire because you're upset. Get murdered completely. Did you drop stuff? Oh my god, you're the worst boss ever. You're actually a crappy boss. No loot. Broke as hell. Can't even believe this. Alright, so yeah, that's Death's Door rules for health. Because I was going to actually ask if I just have to guess where the health is, but he's going to have cracks inside of him, which I like that a lot from Death's Door. I thought that was a really interesting way to indicate that something had health, or like was low on health. Alright, where's my moves and stuff? I require more violence. More violence is needed. Oh my god, the cat fur, please. Is that cat fur? Yeah, that's cat fur. I was like, I hope that's cat fur. Oh no, I can't fit behind there! Oop. That stuff respawned. I'm gonna mess around and roll off of something, I just know it. But I won't be stopped. Okay, good. They have indicators for that too. Please move this box. Okay, so let me explain the whole thing with Oblivion, right? For what it's worth, the remaster does look quite good. It is a very good upgrade, but I was immediately tarnished by it. And Aegis? Do you expect me to block in this game? Let me back up. Can I parry? That's a different conversation. Trinkets give perks to enhance Rookie's ability or grant him new ones. They can only be equipped in shrines and can be consulted in Rookie's inventory. Well, that's a shrine down there, yeah? Yes. What's this? When Rookie has 1 HP, all of his damage sources increase by 20. 1 HP? Yo, that's dangerous work. That's deadly. Man, I'm gonna put it on. I wonder if that means it's 1 HP block, because it's like blocked out with the health. Stranger, if these words reveal themselves to you, know they are meant for your eyes alone. Well, I'm sharing them with a handful of people, so my bad. Seek your answers in the old folk village, deep within the abyssal woods. A potent curse binds this island. To break free and escape its grasp, you must embrace your destiny. Oh, so now you want to turn around.
Greetings, stranger. It seems fate has ensnared you on this island, much like it did me.
I like his nose. I like his nose. I like his color scheme.
Curious how the stone tablet responds to your presence. Even now, its words elude me. I can't read it, yet I sense its significance, though my memories grow dim. You can read its message? Ah, of course. It was foretold that one such as you would come. That much I recall.
I love when they take the extra effort to do the voice acting. I like to see the direction that they take stuff, and I think that like people should appreciate more that it's like, hey, this is what they wanted to have it sound like. And then B, it means I don't have to read out loud all the time. It's true, I'm lazy. I have a questicle? You gave me a quest?
I wager you were navigating the vast seas when your vessel sank. You're not the first, and surely not the last, to get stranded in this accursed
He does,
island.
Shiny. He has little guy energy.
Given you've proven able to decipher the stone tablet, allow me to assist.
You trying to pull up? We gonna go out and be homies?
A handful of pirates, much like you, landed not far from here, at the ancient crossroads.
Read paragraph 5 through 8. See, in grade school, I was fine with that. It's really funny because once upon a time, you would never believe me if I said I was an absolutely atrocious public speaker.
But temper your expectations. When small folks arrive on this island, it's rare that they land at the same location.
I'm gonna have to kill the other pirates, huh? They're gonna say squabble up, and I'm gonna hit them with my hook. He looks like a... See, isn't he wonderful, Nikki? I love him. Is good friend. I don't like that I can't get that box. I don't like that I can't go on that upper level. A lot of denial happened here, and I don't appreciate any of it. Not even a little bit. So yeah, Oblivion. It got ruined for me specifically because I have a coworker that just takes so much pride in like screen capping and showcasing how like gamer gators just suck. And I'm like, dude, I don't know how to say at this juncture that I'm just at a point of these things that I don't care. Get out of here. Because that was the first thing I saw was that gamer gators were upset that there were options for type A and type B bodies. And I looked and I was like, it's the way that you could have just not bought it. And I have a hard time believing that someone gave you a key for that, Holmes, because you are literally like one of the most insufferable people, period. But I also don't want to see your screen caps. Bellamy understands me. The old folk once devout. No, I missed a word. Starting over. The old folk were once devout, worshipping the mighty Leviathan. Under its blessing, the island flourished, enabling an old folk to encounter other peoples and cultures. With growth came strife, with war knocking at their doorstep. Oh, yep, I gotta go kill some people. Where's my cookies? That wasn't okay. Hey, don't... Wait until I figure out the parry button, then you're cooked, kid. Like, sky's blue and chuds are gonna be shit. You ain't gotta remind us. I don't know if I can't be cursing in this video. To the people who game is key, I do super appreciate it, but I am so sorry if I've messed things up horribly. Alright, so he's gonna do what? 2 shots? Are they both? Yep, they're both out. They are both out. What you got? It's the same one guy who gets all the screenshots. He dunks on himself every day by existing. It's kind of like that thing where they low-key are announcing to everyone that they love this type of stuff because it gives them something to like feel alive about. And I'm just like, I mean, I guess. And then it's like the same energy of being like, this person called me a slur. That means I'm getting under their skin. And I'm like, oh fam, I don't even talk to people I don't like anymore. Like, I don't care. In dire straits, the old folks sought a guiding hand. When a prophet arose, offering visions that initially benefited all, many shifted their faith toward him. However, as his power grew, so did his selfishness. And someone's going to say it later, so I probably am going to mispronounce it. I'm going to assume Takan's darker nature emerged. His actions wreaked havoc, and the old folk people were split in half. Exactly, Melody. Exactly. I'm in the middle of a healer strike, can insta-lock DPS just flare out, been coming out the side of their face, so, oh my god, there's so many words there. There's so many words there. Buddy pal is real. In turn of your buddy pal, I like to use friendo. Can I chain them? I can chain them. Ooh, that's good intel. I can chain them. Oh, that's totally not going to be stationary for much longer. What is this? You're going to try and kill me. Can I fall off of this? I can. Okay, that's fair. That's super fair. I wonder if I'll take fall damage in some cases. I wonder if I can do... There's no way that these men aren't going to wake up. I refuse to believe that. I simply refuse it. They're all going to come out and they're going to box me, and I'm going to die, and it's going to be the end of my tutorial. And I'm going to vamp back somewhere. I better watch where you shoot me. Huh? Ah, I understand. Oh, hey, it's Cookie. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Cookie. I saw you starting some mess on Blue Sky, and I want you to know, keep it up. I saw you starting some mess.
Rookie, by the siren, you're a sight for these weary eyes.
Roguelike, and we're a few minutes into it. This is called Mark of the Deep. And so far, the things I've kind of clocked. So I want to go ahead and take a moment to say the controls feel good. Controls feel real good. Very responsive, very smooth, very crisp. I'm not worried about, oh, my stuff got, my inputs get dropped or anything like that, because I've had that happen on occasion. It's super annoying, especially when you get into like really busy areas. I'm hoping I can get a busy area so I can test it out some more. We've got some story. Everything is going to be voice acted, it sounds like, minus the tablets that I'm reading. And I'm very much in the tutorial area, so I've just started like running around and seeing stuff.
You seem untouched by the corruption that plagues this land. How?
Is that what's on your shoulder? Are you gonna zombie out? Yo, what's under your eye patch, homie?
This place, it's unfamiliar to me. But if you've survived, there's hope others have too.
Yeah, artwork looks real good.
I may be asking much.
We've got a couple of things so far.
You appear to be in much better shape than myself.
This is not Kano. You can't just will Kano into existence. He doesn't have a laser under his eye.
Our crewmates could be anywhere on this island. You must seek them out.
I feel like you're gonna turn on me. More questicles. Where are my questicles? Ah, I think I'm gated still. I'm gated still. What's this? Shrines nurture life and bring divine protection since long before any had set foot on the island. Once the shrines became dormant, every corner of the island succumbed to the abyssal corruption. Deactivating the shrines will not eliminate the corruption, but it will diminish its vile effect around it. He does. Oh my god. Be the candle you want to be in your heart. Be the candle you wish to see in the world. Do I play with fire and not touch that? Yeah, I'm not touching that yet. Is there more stuff over here? Why is this big old log right here? Log came out of nowhere. Oh, boo. Okay, it's fine. It's tutorial stuff. I can't even be upset. I still have like this diamond at the top that I need to fill out and see what's going on. Bollocks. I bet you there's nothing else for me to try and like beat up right now. Yep, they're gonna make me. Meh. 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 Oh, I got an achievement though. What in the world is this?
Ooh, another lost traveler? It's been quite a while since I saw one of them glow. We call them shrines. You'll find them scattered throughout the island. Me? The other old folk call me Yuridara. I see you are brimming with questions. I might be able to satisfy your curiosity a bit.
Are you dead? What's going on here? I'm not here to answer questions and stuff though. I'm here to beat up things. Why I can't get through these? Why I gated? Is it your fault? Oh, you're a friend.
Ah, what's this? Who might you be?
Okay, friend is in really heavy quotes. Your grill is kind of intense. Hey,
You're a
Ilias.
cultist, that's clear. Too small for that. But you are different from the other little ones around here. Are you not affected?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing tonight, Ilias?
Doesn't matter. Phaedon's rule is to not sell goods to cultists. Since you are not one, would you like to trade?
Liza P, very good game. This is Market of the Deep. This is Market of the Deep. It's an indie game that came out at the top of this year that is supposed to be kind of like a quote-unquote Pirate Hades, but I am in tutorial land right now, so we're not doing a great deal. Although cursed, this island holds many valuable treasures and relics. I can't buy that. I feel like
Try not to die or turn into an abomination. You're the only customer I have left.
try not to die. Her. I don't even have enough money. Take the curse. I'm debating on it. I'm debating on it. Yeah, I'm gonna take the curse. I don't know why I was debating on it. I'm gonna take the curse.
A returning cut, not something. Try not to die or you're the only customer.
Where that curse at? I don't know if it's actually a curse. Now I'm sad. Like how you wake up on an island and you got powers, TM. So we got weapon parts, weapon chunks, abyssal ingots, abyssal ore. We can level up our hook. I like the design of that hook, by the way. This is just blank. Okay, we got several things. That is an elevator. Oh, I have a face itch. Time out, it's more cat fur. Cursor, what in the world are you over there typing, Galdanen? You can't just be putting hieroglyphics in my chat. That's how you wind up with curse stuff. Is there anything in these pots? No. There's not. Makes me sad. Ooh! More gates! I'll take the frickin' elevator. Hi, Funky. Hey, Stinky Boy. Where are the enemies? I would like to punch. Alright, I would like more of those, please. My swing is better than yours. Oh, Unfortunate. All of those are gonna wake up and I'm gonna be absolutely destroyed. The maps might also be a progression thing. Yeah. I think this is like my favorite part of a new game, is trying to figure out what all the things do. Do you think I don't see you over there? Alright, I'll fight your homie first. I disagree, but that's fine. Here's one hit. That, however, is my fault. As was that. But if I get one more hit, I'll see if my stuff actually upgrades. And I have better damage. So I might die. That is not okay. Alright, come over here. Yep, come on over here. I just need you to get a little bit closer. I disagree. That's fine. This is why we get along. A shared enjoyment. Show me your mechanics so I can figure out how to exploit them. Like, do I get fall damage? Will I die if I fall down now? Still ain't real curry, but it's tasty and I can't complain about that. Are you making curry over there though? You sharing with the class? Are you gonna share with the class? Because you should. I think I'm gonna die. Ooh. I want the gold mound. Those are not friend. Yeah, that's definitely not friend shaped. Got it.
Rookie? Is that really you?
Your name is Pepperoni. I love you by default. Indian, Thai, Japanese, or English.
I'm glad. At least one familiar face before the end. I want to make it. This wound, it's too deep.
Why are you talking so much then?
But I have something for you. Something that might help. Take it. He's better off with you now.
Hey, game pack. Oh, it's a potion. Grows part of his HP gauge when drinking a potion. After consuming, flask gets empty and can be only recovered when interacting with Shine.
I was shot back on the ship.
Who shot
the
you?
storm took us. I awoke here. The wound has taken me. Memories fading.
Dude, just turn so I can kill you.
Someone from our crew pulled the trigger.
Oh, there's the other half here. I'll hit the sippy cup. You sure you don't remember nothing?
Rookie. Others might be out there. Find them.
Oh, dang. You didn't let me even get off screen. My God. Alright, so Cookie, you see how we're doing like the health? We're doing the death's door strap where we have just the wiggly lines on them. I want... Where is it? Give me your money. I'll say, I see my sprite. I can find that if I look really hard. Really? The double bubble? I'm being bullied? Oh, okay. I wasn't quick on the draw with that. This is my fault. I deserve the drama. Kinda Indian. Not enough to pass muster as someone who grew up making it, I'm sure, but the spice mix is in that region. How you doing, Game Pack? How's life? I got bullied by Bubbles. Boo! Want goods and cookies? I'm gonna die anyway. Because I'm trying to talk and I'm like messing up. Although I could. Let's actually do that. Yeah, let's do that. Because then we can just make sure that we don't die. So if that's in the center, what's going to be the stuff around it is the better question. Oh, God. Funky, what are you doing? You can't drink from that. You're not a person. Oh, they got mollies. I said they have mollies and then proceeded to stand there and take one. Right onto my forehead. I fell down. I fells. Alright, give me your money. I gotta get these bubble blowers out of here. Bubble blowers kind of suck. Starting to get higher population. We're working towards it. I hate it. You're fine. Now he came swinging out. I do enjoy that I can chain my 2-piece into a charge. It doesn't feel like you can do it from the 3-piece. You can do it from 1 into the charge. And you do 2 into the charge. But once you do 3 committed, you can't reverse it. Is that a crab? It is a crab. Come here, you little punk. Oh, I got interrupted! Oh no. I say, please don't die to Bubbles. That would have been dreadful. Why is the statue in the way? I want what's down there, even if it is just a person. Nah. I like the lighting of the environment so far. Hey, Takal. You can't drink from that. You don't need to sniff check that. Ugh. And we do have ads coming in about 1 minute. So, per usual, if you have Twitch Turbo, you can dodge those bad boys. If you have $5 burning in your pocket, or is it 6 these days? I don't remember. You can always sub to the channel. Is there a reason that you're checking that so hard, sir? There's not. There's not. But as always, y'all know how I go. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, this helps, blah, 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 blah. I have to do them because Twitch doesn't give me a choice, really. But nonetheless, let me know what ads you get. I'm super interested because they're always messy. Kitty must inspect, very important. Maybe it's still 5 on desktop. I think it's more expensive on mobile. It's always been more expensive on mobile by default, I want to say. I think it actually is $5.99 these days. I'll live tweet them for you. Oh my god. I want this Switch. And I can't get it, and it makes me angry. If I fall down there, will I? Oh, I will totally die. Sorry, I'm messing with it. So that's closed. There has to be more skills and stuff I'm gonna get, yeah? So there's a shortcut ladder. There's another switch. There's a thing for me to grab. That's a bubbly boy, I think. The ruins guard our people's stories, secrets buried deep within. Delve into the history's depths, seek the concealed switch. The path to knowledge shall be open. Oh no, it's concealed. Oh hey, it's Kettle! How are you? How have you been? I haven't seen you in a bit. Is it a concealed switch? You have a gun? That's cheating? Y'all lucky I can't parry. I'd be tearing y'all up. Oh, a cat commercial. Very fitting. Love that for us.
One Alexa just subscribed with Prime.
I want to test something else. Well, not that. Alright, Firecracker bro. There we go. Blue, thank you so much for 41 months. It's greatly appreciated. Can we please get some hypes and some wiggles in chat for the 41 months? How are you? Debt consolidation now? I don't have debt. Move along. I don't know what that life is like. I'd love to be debt free. Can you tell the class what that's about? Oh! Oh, bollocks. I feel like because they have such notable tells, there has to be a way to parry eventually, right? Or it could just be me being a goblin. It very well could be me being a goblin. Formula 1 ad, kind of cool. I saw a cat DJing before I resub. You saw the cat DJing and said, oh, absolutely not. Never again. Who are you?
Greetings, traveler. Your sane mind is a rare jewel around these parts.
I like your lip rings.
'Tis a relief to encounter another face in these ruins who doesn't thirst for my blood. I am May, humble seeker of the secrets of the past. These ruins whisper and I listen.
Some of y'all might be getting the same ads. It's sometimes the same ads for everybody, and then it's like weirdly unique ads on occasion.
A pleasure to cross paths with you, young pirate.
Bellaby, please. No, not multiple people in chat are like, I don't even drive. You should drive. I don't drive though. What's funny is that they got a Subaru ad and they got a Hyundai ad. Interesting. I don't think I've ever driven a Subaru a day of my life. Not too much on that. Not too much on that. Oh, homie, you gotta watch where your sword fell. That was dangerous. That was almost TOS. Okay, so that just goes back outside. So let's check over here real fast. There's a ladder that I can't reach yet. There's nothing that's prompting interact over here. I'll have to go back out. Butterfingers and crunch bars. Now, I do enjoy me a crunch bar. I haven't had a crunch bar in a hot minute, but I do enjoy me a crunch bar. Pickables, not to be confused with pickles. Pickables can be found around the island. Rookie's collected pickables can be consulted in his inventory. Oh, a blood fragment. Gathering 4 Leviathan blood fragments will increase your overall HP. Okay, so we are in... Yes, that makes sense. We ain't got no... Do we have a potion? Yeah, we have a potion. Oh, you can rescue crew members. You can fail the quest. We got all types of stuff. Old folk, wildlife areas. We have a map. We are currently in the Western Ruins. Oh, so I just beat the punch to that. My bad. Oh my god, Bellamy, please. So if I go back in there, they should all be respawned, if I'm thinking correctly. That doesn't make sense because that was just kind of like stopping point. Ugh. We're gonna go back in anyway. Did anyone mix their movie popcorn with a bunch of crunch, or was that just me? I used to mix my movie popcorn with milk duds. I mixed mine with milk duds. Not even kidding. That was also a long time ago when I had much more sturdy teeth. Just throwing that out there. You mix yours with Whoppers. I'm getting Hades from this game, and I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. That's actually how they advertise it. It's just like Hades, but pirates. I'm hoping that it picks up a little bit. Come here. Alright, I'm done with you. Because right now I feel like I'm still in the learn to play game, get your bearings. Woo! You're not dead? You were 1 point away. Get those out of here. Oh, no. No, we're not dealing with you. Come here. Come here. I don't care that you're a skeleton. You should have better defense. Oh no, I bet a half a milk dud would have taken off your graft right away. Yeah. Hey, Lilac. Certain things get compromised as we age. Mine are teeth. Let me take that back. Mine are teeth and, bollocks. Mine are teeth and, also my knees. I might die because I'm being messy. I will not die yet. Oh! I took that with my face. You look like old girl. Nah, you don't get to slam down your stuff. Chill out. Relax. Oh, is that actually blocked? Ooh, I want to go kill the large crab. Garbage. Garbage. And that door has to open from the other side, I wager. Yes. Okay. I have not had Whoppers in years. I kind of want to try some now. Whoppers were really hit and miss with me. Because it's just like, I always felt like they just left me wanting more. Can I cheat? I can't cheat. That crab got to stay over there for a second. Get murdered. Nope. I want a parry so bad. I want a parry so bad. Is that his eyeball? Why is this blocked? There's so many locked doors. You're like, stay on the path, peon. Malt chocolate does tend to be hit or miss. Hey, Sly, how are you? How have you been? Yeah, like, it's one of those things where I either have to really, really want it, or it has to be really good. Get off me. Oh, you're still alive? Okay, you're dead now. Nothing? Nothing at all? Okay. Y'all gonna get enough of gating me. Know that. Nothing there. I'm just rubbing up against walls now. Ooh! Did I miss? Nope, that's down below. Okay. Recently I met so many people who were like the candy peeps. My mind is boggled. Are you talking about the marshmallow peeps? Okay, you can be done. Get out of here. I like Peeps. I love me so. Oh, bleh. I have never been a fan of marshmallows in general, so I am definitely not a fan of Peeps. Not a fan of Peeps. I like how they look. That makes me happy. Also, Lilac, are you sure it isn't because we just passed Easter? I think it's because we just passed Easter. Like, we legitimately just did have the holiday for Peeps. But that also means we had a holiday for the best chocolate eggs ever. Just say.
Rookie, by the stars, you're
Oh,
alive.
she's cute. I like Peeps, but I only get the original ones because they're the only ones that are naturally colored. Wait, the other ones... Oh, time out. I have several questions. I have a few questions. There's naturally colored Peeps, one. And then two... No, actually one covers two. There's naturally colored Peeps?
I need your help to get out of this cage. Manfred went down that archway path. He was being chased by members of our crew.
Oh yeah, they did.
Or what was left of them.
I like how y'all got one black eye. I'm gonna save her and she's gonna totally turn into a zombie. Cadbury? Oh yeah. Oh no, not the Cadbury eggs. I'm talking about Reese's eggs. Reese's eggs clear. Now, why would you do that? No, don't try to make it sound like that was somebody else's fault. Why would you do that? Huh? The original pink Peeps are dyed with carmine coloring instead of red 40 and all that stuff. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Huh. What would you say here?
Go now, Rookie. Not much I can do while I'm in...
Did I miss something? I'm so glad I didn't accidentally do that. Oh my giggles. That looks dangerous. I killed your homies. I killed you too. Reese's available year-round. Are the eggs very different? The eggs clear. The eggs, for whatever reason, just feel like they have more peanut butter to chocolate ratio. It's delightful. I got a gun. I have a gun. Life is improving. Oh, they do have more PB to chocolate. They do. They do. The peanut butter Reese's eggs clear because the peanut butter to chocolate ratio is so much better. It is so much better. This man is dead. Yeah, I like the mini Reese's cups because I like that ratio. Shadow, is that you? Shut up. So I like the mini Reese's cups too. That ratio is also very goated. That ratio is also goated. Ooh, can I shoot this from up there? Hold on. We're gonna try two things. Hey, girl.
Thanks to you, I'm out of that bind. I'm in your debt, Rookie. This is no bad dream. It's all too real. I had a bad feeling about this voyage since we first set sail.
Y'all peep how her entire left shoulder looked like it's getting crusty. She's gonna turn into a zombie and they're gonna make me kill the black chick and I'm gonna be upset for eternity.
I tried to warn Captain James. There was some faint uneasiness to the sea. He wouldn't listen. Insisted we would be safe. How wrong he was.
Out of curiosity, from Sprouts, are the ginger chews that you get the Prince of Peace brand? I think it's just the Sprouts brand. Because we get them from like the little scoopable containers. It's the Sprouts brand. I like any and all versions of Reese's except the ones with caramel. You would hurt my heart. You would wound me? You don't like the caramel chocolate peanut butter combo? I'm hurt. I'm hurt on a deep level.
Black Eye's safe from this madness? I'll make my way where he is. Just need a moment to collect myself.
I need a moment to get my bullets back. If they made you do that, then Market of Deep is misogynist. Ooh, she gone. We opened it. We are Gucci. Okay, that was like a stagger, so to speak. We both missed. Ooh. Does that mean that this right here is really happy loot? Oh, it's not where I want it to be, though. I don't know what these crystals are. If you're looking for top tier PB and C, Trader Joe's has dark chocolate PB cups. Oh, love those. At least the things that come as caramel PB often come as too sweet. Otherwise, I would love it. So this is very Death's Door with the arrow triggers and stuff. Yes. It's having Death's Door meets Hades meets Pirate-y stuff. But I want to see more enemies on the screen. Because that's just me. I really just like the health system being the way that it is. Can I shoot this out the way? I can't. I need all the burning statues to actually politely move. You're blocking me from cookies on multiple levels, and I don't like that. Okay. None of that's breakable either. Ooh! Whoa! 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 Relax! Homie, who told you you could jump up here? Yikes! Naturally colored peeps makes me wonder about their life cycle. Do you think they're squoozed out like... Risu, why would you say that out loud? Why would you say that out loud? I've been playing too much Dark Souls. I was like, you gotta be put down now, homie. Alright, so how do you get ammo back is the question. Is it this? It is. Hey. Relax. Oh my god, you're still alive. Okay, you're good. It's those. It's a jumping spider. I hate it. I hate it. If you're looking... Okay, I saw those. But we read that. Pirates of Darkwater peeps. What? What are you talking about? No. You can't just make up candies, Risu. That opens that door. That's a shortcut. Now what? Now what? This was the opposite of... I remember that. Okay. I wonder if I need to make my way back over to where old girl is. I also wonder how I level up my cookies and stuff. That spot sucks. That man is beefy. The cat fur that keeps appearing on my body and my nose. I wonder if I should go back to her. Why should I be alone and tortured with these thoughts? Wait, does a spider have knives? I don't know. We're gonna check around some other stuff though, just to be sure. Actually, I am just gonna go back. I bet you they're both zombies. You weirdo. those are 5. Does a spider not have knives? Risu, these are questions that I don't think we want answers to.
This ancient island holds many fascinating mysteries. Take a look at these statues for a moment. Their silent gaze holds 1,000 tales that remain untold.
They're on fire.
They stand frozen in time, eager to tell their stories to those who will hear.
Can I go in here?
See you at the ancient crossroads, rookie. Now don't you die to these nasty things, you hear?
Are you gonna die as soon as I go up the stairs? Homie's just here hanging out. I keep breaking boxes expecting something different than the boxes breaking. You gonna hop up here? Bubble blowers are actually the worst thing ever. Ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing gonna change. I'm still breaking it. A person would not, but mostly because he grew up in a Dollar General looking Billy. Wait, what in the world are you talking about, Risu? I hate it. Oh my gosh! Oh, and I missed because of that. Oh, Funky decided he's done with this conversation. Funky, I literally can't let you out right now. Okay, I can now. Ready to go? Just watch someone break an aluminum rod with Legos because of course I did. That seems really random. TBWH. Or TBQH. These homies blocking me from being great actually giving me anxiety. You know hold on, you know Rob Zombie's little brother. He looks like a knockoff Billy Idol. I would not trust him with knives. I don't know what that man looks like at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. There has to be something in the boxes eventually. Oh, hi. I got a weapon part. What'd I do with that? Okay. That's for my firearm, though. Bet you that's strictly because this over here has its own level. That's dark work to be like, I'm gonna use the stick that I was impaled with. Now, where are you going? You're not gonna run from me no more, trust. Jerk. I couldn't start to tell you whether I'm going the right way or the wrong way for anything. I am literally just walking around. Nah, we're not walking into there with 2 health and no refills. That's a big pass, team. I might not have a choice. Something about that got bad vibes, though. I thought you just mistyped Spider-Man, who I would also not trust with knives. I feel like I would trust Spider-Man somewhat with knives. Depending? Hang on, which flavor of Spider-Man? This is important. See? This is why I won't be in here. Oh God. Ah! Gotcha! Jerk. You wasn't ready to get shot at. I'm gonna die! I'm gonna eat a dirt sandwich! And I'm gonna be sad. Not it just unfurled. I was gonna make a comment about how I feel like there's a lot of those, what? What? Are you telling me with a straight face I have to make progress to get that? How dare you? I need a crystal. I would trust Miles, absolutely not Peter or his clones, especially his clones. Probably not Peter for, like, a long shot. It's time to play it safe. Give me more of those. Oh, you can hold that. Listen, I only got 1 health. You gotta relax. Increasing nervousness. There has to be like a hook or something I gotta be able to get later that isn't the hook that I'm using specifically. I feel like Miles would be feel bad and give Peter a knife. I don't know that he would if it's anything like the Miles that's in the movies. He'd probably be like, you're actually a loser, and I'm not gonna deal with you. I hate it. Kind of. I don't hate it that much. An enchanted flask. And what makes you so special? When drinking up hot, Rookie gains Protective Magic Shield. The magical shield is not indestructible and will be destroyed if it absorbs too much damage. Once destroyed, Rookie must rest in a shrine in order to restore the magical shield. Well, we're switching that. God bless it. At the next shrine. Even Comic Miles would be like, I'm not sure you need knives, Pete. Correct. Peter Parker don't need nothing. Maybe a job. Maybe a better shirt. But we definitely don't need to be giving him a knife. Whoa! Not okay. Not gangsta. Wait. Nope. I was gonna say, how far does that go? Aha! Alright, we're safe. He would ask for a knife to open a package. Miles would just open the box. Yeah. That is excruciatingly accurate, actually. Alright, so that's where I came out of. I feel like there's gonna be a loop here, though. I gotta find another one. After his white liberal behavior in the second Spider-Verse movie, he deserves no knife. I mean, you're not wrong. Killed your homie. That's not nice. Oh, fiddlesticks. I should have went... It's fine. It's fine. I can fix this. I should have changed my trinket. You know, messed around and lost his knife privileges. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I just went in here. Yeah. Yeah. Is this where I went initially? No, I'm forgetting stuff. It is. I want to see how long they'll leash. Well, he gave up immediately. Oh, that's what was going on. I didn't realize there was 4 crabs over here. I hate that he was huge in that bush. Absolutely diabolical work. Okay. So yeah, we did this. I don't know that I agree with that. That one I do, though. Oh, that one's dead. Never mind. He just got knocked all the way across the street. Now, stop that. Thing over there. Eh? What do we got here? Okay, I did. What is this? Oh, sensational. Good Tuesday. Hey, Shido. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. That's where I killed homie. I did this. So I'm missing something. What did Switch Auto Mod do? You have to find a fancy way to show me what it did, though. Obviously. Tractor ribbon things. Oh my god. I know why it blocked you, and that's foul. Do I have to fight him again? Nope, homie's dead. I'm not dealing with you right now. I'm definitely not dealing with that, though. I don't know where he's going, but I hope he gets there. Oh no, it was the combination of... Okay, I can't swim. It was the combination of the two words together. Is what it flagged. And that's why I just said, oh my god. It blocks? Oh my god. Rod. I was hoping there was going to be cookies back there. Or a door. Oh, he got me before I could get them. Oh no, I'm being body blocked by the statue. There's nothing being blocked here. I understand that you're very angry. I don't have time for you. Yeah, this is just gonna loop me around. Maybe I go back to that starting area and let's investigate some other stuff. Switch moderation is great. Switch moderation is a journey and a half, to say the least. And leaves a little bit to desire. Can't go back that way. Because there's still other stuff to get to as well, is the problem. That's from a higher area. Out here, chump. You too, chump. I'm leaving all of y'all. Yeah, well, that's fine. Did I go in here? Fish friend? Nah, I haven't been in here, I don't think. Yes, I have. Question mark? Y'all lucky y'all don't take friendly fire. Oh, you jerk. I might check it out myself. It is called Mark of the Deep. So far, it's very chill, very cozy. I'm not having a whole lot of like super duper stressy things with it, which makes me happy because I've been busy enough today that I don't particularly need stressy things, TM. I need to shoot that. I need to shoot that, but I need to get up there, and I can't get up there from here. And this is just a cookie. I already have that cookie, which is not useful. And that does not have a thing. And that is blocked. So there's not another hidden area. Recently, Automa has been hating the word booty more than usual. Now that's actually unacceptable. That we can't do, especially if we're gonna be playing a pirate game. That's just not a thing that you can just casually 86. There's nothing there. That's homie with the gun. Okay, that's fine. But I know there's area. This is anti-pirate discrimination. It kind of is. Hey, girl.
Rookie, you're in great shape. It's a relief to see a familiar face.
They're
in
all
this
turning into
dreaded place.
barnacles.
I've been wondering where the other survivors might be. This island makes me full of despair. I've been humming that old sea shanty we used to sing when we were down. It always lifted our spirits, remember? But blast it, the words are slipping away from me. Betting others from our crew might recall a line or two.
Hey, happy dude. Give me just a second. I will get a beverage. Oh gosh. This gives Death's Door's vibes. Have you played that? Not only have I played Death's Door, but if you hang around the channel a little bit more, Foxy Cleo, which first of all, welcome on in, you'll see that I have a Death's Door compilation in my BRB video, and I have platinumed Death's Door. Excellent game. 10 out of 10. Would Penguin, or sorry, Bird Friend again. Absolutely adore that game. Absolutely adore it. Let's see. Oh, like in POTC, Dead Man's Chest. Art style's a combination between Darkest Dungeon and Hades. That's a good vibe for it, yeah. It's after midnight and I need to get up early tomorrow. Have a good sleep, Kettle. Thank you so much for stopping in after work. It's greatly appreciated. Great Crow, yes, loved it. I have found that sometimes the small friend games are the best games. So, like, there's things like Death's Door, Tunic, very good, very good. This is going to be a one-shot, so tomorrow we're going to be resuming 9 Souls. Very good. Another good small friend with swords and parries. We enjoy them. But we are trying this out because the developer was generous enough to give me a key. And I've had this on my wish list for a while. So we're just being some cozy heckin' pirates that are beating up stuff and looking for all our cookies so we can go have fun. Wait, there's a new quest added. What do you mean by that? Find sailors that remember the sea shanty, but also find your crew. You should play Death's Door Precursor Titan Souls. It is on my agenda. It is on my agenda. I want to play Titan Souls. I have it. Happy dude, it's not water, but it does hydrate. It's fine. It's 0 sugar. It's fine. Everything about it is fine. I need to get to that area. Where is it? One of those. Okay. Sorry, I'm bumping up against walls just in case there's extra stuff that I can find. I moved in when you were playing through Bloodborne. Oh, my love. The boy is currently playing through Bloodborne, and it brings me great joy. Actually, he's on a miniature break, and he's currently playing through Bloodborne, and in breaks of Bloodborne, Legend of the Dragoon. Actually winning in this house with gaming. Actually winning. Sensational game choices. Nasty. Yes. The other night he was playing it and I was working on a GDQ stuff and I was like, this is peak. Nothing else matters. You couldn't make me angry if you tried. I cannot get to that and that makes me angry. I did get to that though. And there's too many games I need to play as it is. I love Legend of the Dragoon. Nice for him. Yeah. Great vacation game setup. Like 10 out of 10. It's kind of like the recompense for when I was unemployed once upon a time. And I needed, you're so lucky that you don't have friendly fire. When I was unemployed, he suggested to me Dragon Quest XI. So there's Legend of Dragoons on docket. And then, oh, you got 2 swings. Well, now you're dead. Legend of Dragoons on docket, as is Bloodborne. There was something else I suggested to you too. Oh, Persona 3 Reload. Persona 3 Reload is also on docket. Rude. It's so rude. Okay, it's not that rude. But I found an area I haven't worked on yet. I highly recommend Resonance of Fate. More people need to play Resonance of Fate. More people need to play Resonance of Fate. Please play Resonance of Fate. It's so good. It's so corny, but it's so good. Having too many games to play is the best problem, though. Not if you're on the internet. People on the internet will tell you that there's nothing to play, and then you just have to kind of give them the side eye. Like the straight up bombastic side eye. Yeah, I don't have any games to play. There's nothing good out. And it's like, oh, you could just say you hate joy. That's fine. That's very fine. No one would judge you as loudly because we just know what we're walking into. It's fine. I just don't think I have the time commitment for an RPG. I love RPGs. I'm still planning on going back and finishing Lost Odyssey with that said. It just might unfortunately have to be an offline game. But Lost Odyssey also very good. Also very good. Even though Jensen's annoying and, you know, I forget his name, but the king is just absolutely about as smart as a brick. Smart as a brick. Anyone play Banisher's Ghost of New Eden? I have not even heard of that, so I would like to hear more. I would like to hear more. I hate joy, and furthermore, I hate seeing it in others more. Well, you just sound spiteful. How are you, Ghost? I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good hecking Tuesday. I see you in there. I can't wait till I get some grenades. I can feel it in my bones that I'm gonna get grenades. Whoop! Oh, there's problems. Yep, I was gonna say there's problems. There's problems. I gotta get back up there. Like I said, Curse of the Dead Gods and Mark of the Deep is in a bundle. I just closed Oblivion for today. I never thought good remakes could be made again. Moonlight is Ghost. It's so funny you say that because I was talking about that earlier, and how like I have a coworker that immediately went around screen grabbing gamer gators that are all upset because I can't believe it says type A or B for shut up and go outside. Like truly and honestly. Also, if you remember where the heck I went to get to all that stuff, never mind. I'm good. It should be this way. Nope, don't touch me. So now that I've died... Hey, fall on. You're not falling down yet? Okay, he fell down. But yeah, so it was basically gamer gators are being themselves and are just like, it's the worst thing ever. And I have a coworker who went and screen grabbed that immediately and was like, look at these losers. And it's like, yep, they're losers. I don't know what else to say. They are, in fact, losers that smell bad. Anything else? Oh my god, there's a cat fur that's stuck on my nose ring, and I'm not even kidding. You almost hit me. You've never played RE, period. What is Happy Dude saying, though? I saw it. Yeah, the RE 1 and 2 remakes are quite good. I will flat out say that. RE 1 and 2 remakes are quite good. Let's see. It's lore rich third person light and dark game. Ooh. Meanwhile, Elden Ring. I just closed. Oh, I read that. I don't know how people can still pay them any attention. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's what we also concluded. It's just one of those things where it's like, I just don't give them my energy anymore. Because we get it. We know. You're just going to be upset TM because people are playing games and you think it's the worst thing ever that a video game has options that don't immediately appease your fantasy. And the person who posted it too, like the thing that like really gets me is that this is the same dude who's like, I have a series on how to make good women in gaming. And it's like, you have an AI art avatar and then your hairline looks like it hasn't seen the light of day for the last 20 years. Why are we listening to him? Why are we paying him attention? I don't understand. I literally don't get it. I call him Bums because he he almost made me bleed my own blood. Yeah, I know that you've got jokes, Risu, but that's like the energy that they exude, and I'm just like, I mean, I guess. I just can't be arsed to give that stuff my time anymore. I'm just like, okay, you're a loser on the internet. Here's your block that you were looking for. Here's your block that you were looking for, and then after you get your block, I'm gonna go about my day, play video games, have fun, try out new stuff that devs give to me because they're like, hey, this looks like it'll be up your alley. You want to give it a shot? And I'm like, yeah. I love running around and beating up skeletons with my big hooky thingy, and then also, you know, discovering more stuff, fighting more enemies that are more daunting with each pass. Hey, get out of here. And then, like, you know, exploring different things to add to my library. Well, sounds great. I love when stuff like that happens. Ghost, you just really wanted to, like, make sure I was reading your chat. It's fine. I completely understand. You could just say I'm not reading you enough. That's why you're blowing bubbles into the wall. And I've got all kinds of money. And most I'll say this is why I'm not doing this thing as a point of standing on business, and then after that I'll keep gripping my gripping off of Blue Sky as much as I can. Oh no, this wasn't even, that's the best part, SJ. This wasn't even on Blue Sky. This was from Bird app. And I'm like, well, there's your problem. You're on Bird app. Like, I don't... That's issue numero uno. Why are you on Bird app? Embrace joy. Get bullied. Oh! You was back here hiding money from me? Disrespectful. You gotta pay your taxes, homie. It's like a less extreme version of someone showing you a tweet of how much they want to hurt minorities. Like, yes, this is evil. I don't want to see it. It's like, yep, that's par for that person. That's why I have them blocked. Ah! There's a gap! Boo-hoo! Boo! I was hoping that I could do stuff. Can I get this from here? Chat, tax evader. Ah. Shout outs to the zero sugar cream soda that actually tastes good. Wait a minute. Time out. So we're just not going to talk about that whole area that has like nothing over there? I mean, that's cool, cool. I'm super curious what my other items are going to be. I think there's going to be like a grappling hook of some sort. I think I'll get a grappling hook, a grenade, and then maybe one other thing. Uh-oh. It's a danger area. What you want? You know, I deserve that. I deserve that too. But I have potions. I'm dodging your stuff. I'm dodging your stuff and killing you, sir. You gotta work on your swordplay better. Wonder how I get more pots. Is Davy Jones in the game? Not that I know of. Not that I know of. He might be, and we just haven't seen him yet, but I have not. We got monies. I have to be coming up on that second flame soon, yeah? Oh. And in terms of what people are talking about in chat with the game, I'm definitely putting this more in the category of Death's Door. So I'm so sorry, Gabby, that you were lured by the siren song of Hades, but it definitely has much more of that Death's Door energy to it. Which I like. I like that a lot. It's like if you wanted to play Death's Door, but with a person. In before Davy Jones is the big bad. Oh, they won't. I don't think they would go like that. There's something at the beginning of the game, though, that has a thing about Sao Paulo, and it's very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, that's just like the different buttons. I understand. It was RE4 remake because I'm cheap in console 4 and played it on PS4. RE4 remake starts getting into that territory of did we need this question mark? Ah, sensational. That was easy enough. Look at that. Yeah. Oh no. Alright, that wasn't that bad. I was being dramatic. I don't know what my fourth thing is. I feel pretty confident in a grenade and a grappling hook. That's why you hit this statue. You're a loser. Stop! I can't get this. I have to do it from the other side. I am sick. Actually ill. Oh, sorry, I thought I heard RE4. I think RE4 at least added a bit more substance to the original game in terms of story, if I recall correctly, like it wasn't stellar. The biggest thing I heard from people that was added to RE4 that everyone cared about was the fact that Ashley couldn't die. I think her name is Ashley. I honest to goodness couldn't tell you because I dabbled heavily in... What's that man doing? What you doing? I dabbled heavily in, now you should have known better, 1 and 2. Which is ironic because I knew a lot about 4. I dabbled in 1 and 2, and I was a strategy guide carrier for 1 and 2. And then 3 I just never touched. I don't know why. Alright, what you got, homie? Watch where you put in that stick. Alright, so they have their... You gonna do something? Oh, okay, that's new stuff. Oh, okay. Oh! That's not nice. None of that was nice. Oh, that's a 3 stack now. I didn't catch that the last time. Oh, I have a nose itch and this is bad. That's foul. Okay. You keep adding moves! That's not okay. Ashley is still dying RE4. Her pathing issues are less annoying. Okay, thank you. And yeah, people were chatting about it. Cheats. Cheats! I do appreciate that you don't lose stuff in this. That makes me happy. Because anytime I don't have to go chasing down my souls, etc., I am ecstatic. Also, Ghost, for your update, the boy has killed Rom. And that's all I'm gonna say. That's not okay. The boy has killed Rom. Woo! Nose is itchy. Nope, I learned that from last time. You gonna do 3 stack? Yep. Okay. Ah, you can't reach that far. I should just play it safe. Oh, I get iframes for that. Oh, you have 4? I might be cooked. Never mind, he's dead. Never mind, he's dead. I was like, you should disintegrate. I was ready for a 4th phase. Is he experiencing reality melt before him and his dreams feel real and there's an eyeball monster? Okay, so Ghost, there's a funny thing about that specifically. Thank you, Shudo. There's a funny thing about that. So he's been playing around, he's running around, he asks me questions every now and again. And he's just like, what's insight? And I'm like, oh, he's messed up already. Fantastic. And I was like, yeah, insight's interesting because the best way to put it is it's a currency that has consequences. He was like, consequences like what? And I was like, well, sometimes if you have too much insight, you start seeing stuff you don't want to see. And he just kind of stares at me for a second. And I'm like, you've been seeing stuff you ain't supposed to see yet, I bet. And you don't realize it. And he's like what? And I was like, let me see how much you have. And when he told me about all this, I think he had something like 16 insight because he had took every Madman skull and was just cracking it open. And I was like, oh yeah, you're cooked. So there's things you're going to see that are incorrect and you're not supposed to see them yet. So, you know how you get to the door to head to, it's not Central Yarnum, but the part where the next boss is that I won't say for obvious reasons because he can hear me and I don't want to spoil the boss for him. But the boss after Rom, he got to that door and he's like, hey, come here. And I was like, what's up? And he says, what's that? That's on the wall. Because he could see the outlines of the Amidala. And I was like, oh, what's your insight at? It's like a smooth 19. I was like, yeah, you're not supposed to see that. And he's like, oh, well, it grabbed me and it killed me. And I was like, yeah. That's just how it just, yeah. Yeah, that's that, yeah. That's par. That's par. And then he got to the forest for the shadows. And I'm like at my nail appointment. And he's texting me. He's just like, I'm in this forest and I don't know where the hell to go. And I was like, this is also par. He's like, why isn't there a shortcut or another lamp? And I was like, oh, there is. And that's just a constant barrage of just me being like, eh. Okay, I'm sorry. He's enjoying it quite a bit. He's enjoying it quite a bit. So yeah, as a journey begins, it's easy for one to stray or lose their way. Not so for Eurydice, the priestess of the shrines. None know the path ahead as well as she does, the bearer of the mark of the journey. So is old girl gonna come back and float around me and stuff? Because that'd be cool. I'd appreciate that. We had that exact conversation. I was like, there's a shortcut. And he's like, well, the only thing I found so far is this elevator. And it takes me back to the first bonfire, but that's it. And I was like, yep. And he messages me back. He's like, is that really the only shortcut? And I was like, it is. And he's like, this is ass. Oh, Bloodborne, I love you so much. You expect me to remember where that is? Oh, good. They got me covered. That's what I said too, and I was like, for what it's worth, you're not wrong. It is. Open the gates to the tidal stronghold. Hey, I got another achievement. The western ruins, once just a beautiful sight, became the key to a grander scheme. As the doors to the tidal stronghold were closed due to the cultist uprise, the only key to unlock the gates lies in front of these words. So I opened it. Okay, I'm leaving. It sounds like a very FromSoft move, especially considering you're talking about early FromSoft. This is before the days of having a Grace that was like 10 feet from another Grace. This was in the era of, you're in this one zone, here is your one Grace, that's it. And you just need to find all the shortcuts that take you back to it. Oh, you don't feel like finding those? Well, I guess you'll die. I don't know what else to tell you. I guess you'll die. You get, hey doozies, you get one great. I love typing it out like that to make sure that it's itemized correctly. It's like, you get exactly one Grace. Do I get more Grace? Do I get Grace as I get older? No. This is your one. But what if I die? Then you go back to your one. But isn't that like really far? Yeah. So what do I do? You just you suffer, to be honest. I don't understand where your confusion is still coming in. Literally don't get it. Suffer like G did. Good lord. Oh, these are bubble blowers. Does that mean I can use my gun around here now? Is that what we're doing? Oh my god, the bubbles! Please don't die to bubbles. Okay, and we loop back here. Hey, homies are all here. Gang is slowly coming here. If God didn't give me grace from soft, sure as hell ain't. Listen, that could be a t-shirt. That could be a t-shirt, and it could have insert generic protagonist here. Alright. It is 10:52 my time. As I said, it was going to be a short stream today. I wanted to at least go through some of this. I actually really enjoy this. I enjoy this a great deal. This might be my offline cozy game, because my offline... okay, I have to fix this. I'm so sorry, y'all. My offline cozy game, as of late, has actually been Bastion, and that's been what I've been in the mood for. So having new Bastion makes me happy. Makes me very, very happy. So I'm going to run around, grab some more cookies, do some more stuff, and I'll give people updates in the Gilded as what I had to get my head scratch in. It was like making me very upset. But I enjoyed this a great deal. I still stand firm. It feels really good for controls. It feels really good for execution. Everything in terms of gameplay proper feels very intuitive, very natural. Actually, let me check this real fast. I want to put y'all back on here just so we can look at this together as a class. Okay, now, oh. So we have rebinding for, it looks like, mouse and keyboard. I do not see rebinding for a controller, but that's fine. I'll be honest with everyone, the way that this feels on the controller feels very good and very intuitive. In, like, rolling feels good, shooting your gun feels good, attacking feels good. I want to get more into the meat and potatoes of what it actually looks like to level up your weapons and stuff. And I want to see how often they have you revisit areas, do other things and stuff. Also, I think the concept of the fact that you can fail quests is very interesting, because it makes me wonder what kind of quests you can fail, and then more importantly, whether or not you can redo those quests, or if you can have a chance to fix them if you failed them. But yeah, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this a great deal. I think it's a little bit misleading to say it's kind of like Hades, which is what some of the copy it said. But if you like things like Death's Door, Titan Souls, if you like things like Hyper Light Drifter, just platformers where you can kind of run around, and overhead platformers, overhead 2D platformers, I would say, or action adventure, genres are a ruse, and we've had that conversation on this channel before, and we don't need to have it again. But nonetheless, if you like your top-down or overhead style, run around, action, platformy style games, this will be right up your alley. I enjoy this a great deal because that is, in fact, right up my alley. That is right up my alley. So I'm going to be exploring this some more. Also, since we still have so much stuff to grab in terms of like executables and like possible tools and whatnot, it feels like there's a little bit here to open up and really get into. Because we've only played for about 2 hours tonight, and I only have 1/4 of my tools. So that kind of lets me know that we're going to be looking at a bare minimum of maybe about 8 to 10 hours of content. And that's assuming that after you get all your tools, that there's not going to be the second phase of the game. Usually what will happen in some of these cases is you have your first phase of the game and you get all your tools, you get all your cookies, and you're like, yeah, I'm kitted. And then you get the second phase of the game, which is like, I get to now do the game with all of my tools and have fun across all these different other levels that are much more vast, much more challenging, etc., etc. So, at the bare minimum, I think 8 to 10, probably have potential to go up higher than that. And this is a 1.0 release, so it's on Steam. It is on Steam. It looks pretty solid. Thanks for putting it on my radar. Of course, I'm glad that I could help. That's what I like to do the most, is show you games that you might not know about. This is why I enjoyed Next Fest so much, because Next Fest lets you see all the indie games that other people are playing that you're like, oh dang, that looks kind of neat. It looks kind of neat. And then that's how you find out about other wonderful little Kickstarters. That's how you find out about other ways to support indie devs. 10 out of 10. Would indie again. Market Deep, I think, gets a thumbs up from me. I am enjoying it a lot. And I'm going to play this more offline, probably just casually. If you are in the Gilded, you'll probably see some of my musings there over time, and I'll talk about it a little bit more. There's a couple of other spaces I think that'll be interested in my thoughts on this as well. I know that we had a couple of speedrun friendos that came out here, and I know that that'll be on their radar for games that are either A, chill and just a crumb of chunky so that they can play it offline and not have to think about fastest time, but also something that might be potential to speed run down the road. It feels good enough that I think it could be done. I think my only concern would be how vast some of the stuff is. But based on how things are going with leveling and whatnot, you could potentially take the Souls route and just skip a lot of stuff. Also, I had to be on IRL one more time just to remind Lambert that the thing that you'll never come for, it's my eyebrows. No. You will never come for my eyebrows. That's not a thing. Literally not a thing. The eyebrow ladies literally compliment my eyebrows. You can never come for those. Would you do hitless? I think this is very doable for something like hitless. I think it's something that is very attainable. I will be honest, as someone who is not in hitless per se, but is around enough hitless stuff in general, I feel like this is a game that may not make the cut because I'm going to say the phrase that everyone hates. I don't think it's overly challenging, and so it's something that's just like, oh, okay, sure. I think down the road maybe I will try to do something like a Deathless. I have done, I've done Deathless Time Spinner. I've done 2 runs of Deathless Time Spinner because I've done Deathless Time Spinner on Nightmare. And that was great. Oh my god, it was so fun. It was so fun. But then again, that was also just my first and second playthrough. So, you know. Deathless Time Spinner is a good time, though. It's great. And then you do things like purposely throw because you're in Deathlink Archipelago. I digress. I will sit here and yap for eternity about this. Again, thank you so much to the devs for sending me a copy of this game. It is greatly appreciated. I've had it on my radar for a while. I'm glad that I now actually own it. And did it kick me out? Did it kick me out? Okay, it did. It didn't. Oh, love me some Archipelago. Love it. Love it so, so, so much. Yeah, and if you look at some more previews of it, oh yeah, there's totally a grappling hook. I'm looking at it on my page that I need to submit my content on. There's 100% a grappling hook. There's no way that there's not. But yes, if I could get some commercials real quick from a mod. Mods! Esther, get the commercials! Commercial! Commercial! Be oh my gosh, that's so funny. But again, yes, thank you so much. And if you enjoyed the content and you're brand new here, make sure you hit the follow button. I am very bad at asking people for money. I can't stand it, honestly, if I'm being brutally honest. But I also have to survive capitalism. So if you have Twitch Prime or you have Twitch Turbo, by all means, please, please, please support the channel. I would love to get the 100 subs for a second month in a row so that I can be in the Creator Plus. I would love Creator Plus. but I need to have 100 subs for 3 consecutive months. This is month 2. Last month we had 100. We need to do it for 2 months. So if you get gift subs, thank people, and if you're liking the content, make sure you hit that resubscribe button. Hang out here. We talk about game dev a lot. We talk about game design a lot. And then sometimes I just play Soulsborne games because I don't feel like thinking. Which I know is very backwards. Okay, we're gonna leave. Let's go find somebody to go hang out with. Let's go find somebody to hang out with. Who all on? Who all gonna be there? Why is there a resurgence? I know why there's a resurgence in Elden Ring. I don't have to ask myself that question. I know the answer. I know the answer. Got some Warframe. We got some Oblivion Remastered. Do y'all want to see Oblivion Remastered? It does look quite good. Like, if I'm being really honest, Paul and I were looking at a video earlier. He had it up on his screen, and I just came in and looked at it. It does look quite good. If y'all want to see what the hubbub is about. It's actually like a remaster that was remastered. And not just, you know, The Last of Us treatment, where it's like, this is The Last of Us remastered, and it's like, this game is not 4 years old. Well, if y'all don't want to do that, I will keep searching. A lot of people are playing Oblivion this evening. We could take you somewhere where we could play Oblivion and not be, like, inundated with aggravation. Hold on. I have to check to see if this person is actually going to be live for a little bit. They are. We're taking a detour. We're taking a detour. There's no Oblivion. If you want to watch Oblivion, you got to go find somebody else. Truly. Truly. We are actually going to say hi to Azure Level 7. We're going to say hi to Azure Level 7. If you don't know them, they are one of the recurring Resident Evil runners on Black and the Flash events. You've probably seen them at Back to Black. You've seen them at Unapologetically Black and Fast. You've seen them at Juneteenth. If you have watched any of the Black events, which if you watch this channel, you better be watching the Black events, you've seen them on stage. You've seen them on stage. And they're playing some Zenless Zone Zero. And it looks like they got some new content. So, we're going to say hi. We're going to go hang out. We're going to chill. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging. We're going to be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. And we're going to go back to playing some Nine Souls. Because cute cats always have to parry. And we have to find more stuff. And we have to clear out more map. So, thanks for hanging, y'all. It is greatly appreciated. And I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Hey, bye. Bye.